Peace, what's happening, good people? This Gift here for Pay Us No Mind, and today we're talking about divorcing your digital distributor. You know, you've met somebody new, you didn't mean for it to happen, it just happened, and even though you're still together, they know for a long time it's already been over, right? So, how do you go about it? The first thing I would say is you need to know about your new distributor. What are their requirements, right? Because not all distributors operate the same. They don't all accept the same things, you know? So you got to make sure that when it comes to your image file, that they accept the same image file, because if you were able to upload a low quality or low resolution image with one distributor and then your new distributor requires a high resolution image, then that might be a problem, right? So you want to make sure that those things align. Also, you want to make sure the audio file and everything like that is worked out, because you got some distributors that accept MP3 files and you got others that only accept WAV, lossless audio files, right? So if you only have an MP3, then there's some distributors you can't use because they don't accept MP3s, right? So you want to make sure that your distributor accepts the audio format that you have your music in, right? Also, you want to make sure that your new distributor allows you to bring your own ISRC codes and UPC codes, right? Now, ISRC codes, International Standard Recording Code, right? That identifies, it's a unique identifier for each individual song file, right? So that tracks the sales and activity of your singles. So if you want to keep your songs on a playlist that is on Spotify and Apple Music and stuff like that, if you want to keep your stream count the same, if you want to keep your sales records the same, if you want to keep all of those things the same, you need to be able to bring your own ISRC code to your new digital distributor, right? The other end of it is the UPC barcode, right? The Universal Product Code. You need to be able to bring that as well to count all of the sales of your single towards your album, right? Because that tracks your album sales. So the ISRC code tracks the sales and activity for the single. The UPC barcode tracks the sales and activity for the album. So if you want to have all of your single sales attributed to your album and you want to keep your album sales in line, then you need to be able to bring your own UPC barcode. And if you can't do that, then your new distributor will basically give you a new UPC barcode and all of your sales will be attributed to a new album effectively. So let's say you had 500 sales on your 500,000 sales on your previous digital distributor. That's a gold album, right? And you got 500 sales with your new digital distributor. Rather than it being a platinum album, you would have 2 gold albums, right? You know, so if you want to keep everything in one thing and keep all of your sales and activity the same, you need to be able to bring not only your own ISRC code, but also your UPC barcode, right? You need that, you know. Now, if you can do that and you can bring your own ISRC code and UPC barcode and everything like that, and the image and the WAV file and the audio file formats and everything like that align, then it's just about filing for divorce, right? Contacting your digital distributor, letting them know, hey man, take it down, right? Because you don't even have to give them an explanation why. It's just, hey, remove this from the stores, right? That's all you got to say. Now, some distributors make it easier than others. Some require you to contact them, right? Send an email or some type of, really just an email, because most only allow you to contact them through email. So you got to email them and require a removal. Others allow you to just take it down yourself. You just go in and click remove and that's it. And that's why in the guide to digital distribution, I cover stuff like that, right? Removal policies and audio formats and stuff like that, you know, for this process right here, right? If you're trying to move and everything, you need to know that. You need to know what type of file formats a distributor accepts, you know, whether they allow you to bring your own ISRC codes, you know, all of that stuff is things that you need to know, you know. So if all of those things align, then you're good to go. You file or you remove, and then you go immediately, right, and set up those same songs for release with your new distributor, right? And put your ISRC code and your UPC code and everything like that, right? Because you don't want to wait. Because if you allow your songs to be taken down from stores, right, that's going to cause a problem, right? It could cause a problem, you know. So you don't want to wait until your songs are actually removed from the stores to go and sign up for a new distributor and re-release them, right? You want a slight overlap. Right? To make sure that everything is good, and that your songs are in the stores from the new distributor and you're not missing anything, right? So you want a slight overlap, okay? So don't delete your songs from the stores first and then do a digital distribution with a new distributor. You request release and immediately go and re-release those songs with a new distributor like the same day. And that's the way that you would do it. Now, again, like I mentioned before, a lot of this information on these digital distributors, if you're considering moving, or if you're just considering signing up for digital distribution in the first place, right? A lot of that information is provided in the guide to digital distribution. If anybody's got any stories to tell, right, about moving from one distributor to another, right, anything to add, feel free to comment below. You guys, as always, can hit me up at real_payusnomind on Instagram, at payusnomind on Twitter. Email me, payusnomind@gmail.com, or give me a call. This is Gift, signing off. Pay Us No Mind. Peace, good people. One.